Proton VPN versus NordVPN. These are two of the biggest VPNs in the world, and honestly, you can't go badly wrong with either one. But they are not exactly the same. One is probably better if you care about speed and extra features. The other stands out if your number one priority is privacy and transparency. So instead of making you spend hours comparing reviews, I'm going to break down exactly where Proton VPN wins, where NordVPN wins, and which one actually makes sense for you. Before we start, whichever one you choose, you'll find the links in the description with up to 70% off available through my links. Deals change over time, so check the current offer before signing up. Let's get into it. First, let's talk about where these two VPNs are actually similar, because there's a lot they both do really well. Both use strong encryption to protect your internet traffic. Both have no logs policies that have been independently audited. Both are based in privacy-friendly countries. Proton is based in Switzerland, while NordVPN is based in Panama. Both offer features like malware blocking, multi-hop connections for extra privacy, torrent support, and streaming access, and both are incredibly easy to use. Whether you're completely new to VPNs or you've been using them for years, both apps make connecting simple. Open the app, pick a location, click connect. That's it. So on the basics, these are two excellent VPNs. The real differences come down to what you personally value most. Let's start with NordVPN, right? Because it deserves credit where credit is due. The first area where Nord wins is speed. Both VPNs are fast, but in most real-world speed comparisons, NordVPN usually has a slight advantage. A big reason is NordLynx protocol, which is built around WireGuard technology and optimized for performance. If you're gaming, downloading large files, streaming high-quality video, or simply want the lowest possible latency, NordVPN has an advantage. That difference might not matter for everyday browsing, but for people who care about every bit of performance, Nord is one of the fastest options available. The second area where NordVPN wins is features. Nord has built a massive security package around its VPN. You get extras like malware protection, dark web monitoring, threat detection, and additional privacy tools. Basically, Nord tries to become more than just a VPN. It wants to be your complete online security suite. And for people who like having everything in one subscription, that is a big advantage. The third advantage is future technology. NordVPN has moved faster in areas like post-quantum encryption. Quantum computing threats are not something most normal users need to worry about today, but companies are already preparing for the future. So if you want the latest security developments, Nord has a strong argument. If your priorities are speed, gaming, and having the biggest collection of extra features, NordVPN is a fantastic choice. Now, let's talk about where Proton VPN pulls ahead. Now, and this is why many privacy-focused users choose Proton here, right? The biggest difference is transparency. Proton VPN is fully open source. That means the code behind its app is publicly available for everyone to inspect. Security researchers, developers, and the wider community can review how software works, right? So NordVPN has gone through independent audits, which is important, but its apps are not fully open source. And when you're choosing a privacy tool, transparency matters. An audit gives you a snapshot. Open source allows continuous public inspection. For people who want the highest level of verifiable trust, Proton has a unique advantage here. The second major advantage is the free plan. Proton VPN offers a real free version. You can use it without paying and without needing to commit to a subscription. NordVPN does not offer a permanent free plan. You could try it through its refund period, but eventually you need to pay. That makes Proton much easier to test. You can download it, use it, and decide if you like it without entering payment details. The third advantage is price, right? A lot of people assume Proton is more expensive because of its privacy reputation, but the opposite is often true, right? No, like on longer plans, Proton VPN is usually slightly cheaper than NordVPN, right? So if you're not paying extra for privacy focused approach, in some cases you're actually paying less. And finally, there is a question of trust in company structure. Proton was created by scientists who previously worked at CERN, and the company is backed by a non-profit foundation. Its mission is centered around privacy focused technology, right? So NordVPN creates a traditional or operates as a traditional private company, right? That doesn't automatically means that make or this one is better than the other, but when the entire purpose of a VPN is trust, the philosophy behind the company matters, right? Now let's be completely fair and talk about the history of both companies, because no company is perfect. Now let's talk about Proton. In 2021, Proton's email service, not Proton VPN itself, was involved in a Swiss legal case where an email user's IP address was obtained through a court order. Now, the important distinction is that this involved Proton Mail, not Proton VPN, and VPN services operate under different legal framework. NordVPN also had a security incident in 2018 when one of its servers was accessed without authorization. Nord responded by improving its security infrastructure, including moving toward RAM-only servers. The lesson from both situations is simple. NordVPN makes you completely invisible. Anyone promising that is selling you like a fantasy, to be honest with you. A good VPN gives you stronger everyday privacy, protects your traffic on public networks, reduces tracking, and gives you more control over your online activity. And both Proton and Nord do that very well, right? So, which one should you use? Here's the simple answer. If you want the fastest speeds, the most features, and the best gaming performance, NordVPN is probably the better choice here. It is one of the strongest VPNs available, and it deserves its reputation. But if privacy is your number one reason for using a VPN, Proton VPN is the one I would choose. You get a fully open source app, a real free plan, a strong privacy focused company behind it, competitive pricing, and transparency that is difficult to match. For a privacy first VPN in 2026, Proton VPN stands out. So if Proton sounds like the right choice for you, here's what to do. Click the first link in the description. That link gives you access to up to 70% off available offers. Deals can change, so check what's available today. And if you are still unsure, start with Proton's free plan and test it yourself before upgrading. You can try it with zero risk and see how it fits your own setup. At the end of the day, both VPNs are excellent. NordVPN is the performance focused option. Proton VPN is the privacy focused option. Choose based on what matters most to you. The link is below. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.